Hi, I'm Rebecca and this is Abundant City. Even though it's the middle of January and most people aren't thinking about gardening, I'm super excited because I just got this box from West Coast Seeds and I want to see what's inside. So every year I spend a lot of time poring over my seed catalogs and make some decisions about what I want to buy. This year I bought some extra things and let's check them out. Here I have a soil thermometer. That's going to allow me to figure out what temperature my soil is. And the reason that that's really important is that soil changes in temperature more slowly than the air. It might be pretty warm out, but your soil might still be kind of cool. By looking at the soil thermometer, I'll be able to tell the temperature of the soil, and that's going to help me be sure if it's really the right time to plant my seeds. And here we have it, my seeds. I got a lot of seeds this year, so we'll take a closer look at what I got. This is giant red mustard. And this is my husband's favorite green, so we plant it every year. Last year I grew a bunch, and it grew from having tiny leaves to getting leaves about the size of my hand in like a week. It was way more than we could eat, and the only thing I could think to do with it was make it into a kimchi that I lacto-fermented at home. The funny thing is, after I had set it out in some brine to ferment on our counter for a couple of days and then put it in our fridge, it looked like the most disgusting thing I had ever seen. I could not even think about eating it, but I also couldn't bear to put it in the compost because it was something I had grown. A few weeks later, my husband comes down and says, "What is that stuff in the fridge? It's so delicious." I tried some. It was delicious, and now every year we're going to make a batch of gross looking but really tasty kimchi from our giant red mustard leaves. Good old spinach, one of the best things to plant in the spring. I'll be growing a lot of this first thing in March, and then we'll harvest it all at once so that we can have frozen spinach in the middle of the winter next year. Beets. I love growing beets. They are beautiful. I love looking at them. I love eating them with goat cheese. And I love the fact that you can eat every part of the beet plant, from the roots to the leaves. You can even eat the little thinnings, the little seedlings that we pick out that are too small. Leeks. They are delicious. I love them in soups. I love them braised. They are slightly more, I don't know if challenging is the right word, but they take a little bit more work. You have to hill up a lot of soil around them to get those nice long white stems, and they also have to grow for a long time, so we'll have to be finding a dedicated space to put our leeks. As you can see, I have bought lots of seeds this year, and I'm so excited about planting all of them. Oh man, I cannot get this out of the box. This is the reason that this box is so large. The thing that I am most excited about is I finally got through the box. This is my seed starting kit. And in order to really maximize what we can grow, it really helps to be able to start our seeds indoors. And that's what this is going to allow me to do. It's a little kit that contains a few things. This is a kit that's going to give me what I need to start my seeds indoors, even though it's the middle of the winter and there's not much natural light. Clear dome to seal the humidity in for our seeds. We have a black plastic tray to hold the soil in, and we have some fluorescent lights. These are special lights that are in the right spectrum for our veggie seeds to grow. And they're different than the fluorescent tubes that you might buy at a hardware store. They're specially designed for vegetable seeds. Here we have some instructions. I'm glad that these look pretty simple. I'm gonna have to read these pretty soon. One of the cool things about this model is that the light can be raised and lowered. And what we're gonna wanna do with that is keep the fluorescent tube, these guys here, pretty close to our veggie seedlings. The amount of light that seedlings need is really a lot. It's more than you would think. It's more than our human eye can see. And by keeping the light relatively close, like just within a few inches, it's going to deliver the maximum blast of light to get them off to a healthy start. That looks like it. Now I'm going to have to put this together, get it all assembled, and then we'll start planting some microgreens using my old seeds to have salads in the middle of the winter. How cool is that?